X-ray film of left, yes, of left ankle and leg bones in oblique and frontal positions. Then we should write about type of fracture. We have 4 types of fractures. This is a transverse. This is transverse, this is oblique, this is longitudinal, and this is spiral fracture. This is oblique or transverse? This one. Oblique, yes. Transverse will be like this line, this one is longitudinal, and this one is spiral. Spiral will be like this, okay? Like this, or like this one. This is spiral fractures. This and this. We can see this line and this line, okay? 2 lines, 2 shadows. This is spiral fractures. On our example, we have oblique fracture. After this, what you should do? After type of fracture, name localization. You know that bones, femur, which bone is it? Which bone?
Fibula.
Fibula, okay. Fibula and femur has diaphysis. Yes, this is diaphysis, and let's imagine this bone. Tube-like bones, they have 2 epiphyses. This will be proximal, this will be distal epiphysis, and after epiphysis, here will be metaphysis. You know it?
Yes.
Here will be metaphysis. This is the upper or proximal epiphysis, proximal metaphysis. This is distal epiphysis, distal metaphysis. And between 2 metaphyses, this is a diaphysis. Yes, only one diaphysis. And in diaphysis, we can find 3 areas. We should, for example, this is epiphysis, this is metaphysis, okay? This is metaphysis, and this is, for example, epiphysis. Here is. This is metaphysis, this is epiphysis. This is a diaphysis. In diaphysis, we can find 3 areas. We should imagine 2 lines, and here is the upper one of 3 parts. Remember it? This is middle, and this is a lower, okay? 1 and 3 parts. Can you find the localization here? Lower one of 3 parts of this bone's diaphysis. Yes?
Yes.
After this, we should say about displacement. What do you know about displacement? If, for example, this bone has fractured, we have 2 fragments. This is the upper fragment, this is the lower fragment. And we should talk about displacement using this lower fragment. How many types of displacement do you know? You have these papers. How many types of displacement? 3? Name me it, please.
By width, by length, or by long length?
Yes, only 3 types. First of all, it's by width. What does it mean? By width, for example, we have 2 projections, frontal and lateral projection. These 2 X-ray films are in frontal projection. These 2 X-ray films is in lateral projection. This is the femur. In lateral projection, this will be knee, okay? In lateral projection, this is a knee. In frontal projection, this is a femur. Okay, dislocation by width is looking using this fragment, distal fragment, and for example, normally bone should be like this, yes?
Yes.
Beautiful bone like this. If, for example, this fragment going here, it will be displacement by width laterally because patient's head is here and medial line is here, yes? Because this is left femur. Understand or no?
Yes, understand.
This one is displacement by width medially. Look at me now. For example, this was a bone, yes? This is line of fracture. If this fragment going here, which displacement it is?
Laterally.
No, you should begin with this word, by width. Let's do it again. For example, this is a left femur.
By width laterally.
This left again. This is left femur.
By width medium.
Yes, this.
By width medially.
lateral
Lateral.
刚刚签的是你的
Again. This is the left one. This is the left one. This is left femur.
Okay.
This is left femur. Here is right one. In between them is the medial line. Head is here. This is the left one.
Okay.
This is a lower fragment. We should talk about displacement using this fragment. Where it goes, we now. If, for example, this fragment going here,
By
by
width
width
medially.
here,
By width laterally.
okay, about anterior and posterior, we should talk using a lateral position, okay?
Okay.
Imagine that this is a knee. For example, this is a left femur again.
Okay.
Here is knee, okay? Here is knee. If this fragment going, this is knee. If that fragment going here,
By width anteriorly.
yes. If, for example, here,
By width posteriorly.
yes, very good. After this, we should talk about the second type of displacement is by length. It's very simple. Let's begin with this one. Imagine this is bone 2, this is left femur. This is the upper fragment, this is the lower bone fragment. If, for example, this fragment going here, which displacement it is?
Displacement by length caudally.
Yes, caudally. It's meaning down, okay? Caudally down. If, for example, going this displacement,
Displacement by length with wedging.
you understand this? I can't translate it. Yes, like this, okay? It can be only in positions where its diameter is not same.
Oh.
In metaphysis, yes, because of here diameter, for example, is 1 centimeter. Here is more than 1, for example, 2. And then this part can go into, yes.
Okay.
And the last one is cranial, yes? For example, let's imagine this left femur again. For example, that fragment is going, which displacement is?
Lateral. By width lateral.
Yes, and after this, it going up.
By length cranially.
Yes, it's two types. First of all, this fragment going by,
Width lateral.
yes, after this,
By length
yes.
cranially.
Okay. And the last one is, can you name me it? Along the axis, yes, along the axis with formation of angle, open to medial side, lateral side,
Sorry,
anterior side, or posterior side.
Okay, hello.
What does it mean? For example, let's imagine this bone again. This is left femur again, okay? This is a frontal view. Here is left femur, here is right femur, okay? This is the medial line. For example, if here is a fracture line and this fragment going here, it's displacement along the axis with formation of angle open to medial side. If, for example, This is a left femur again. This is here is right femur again, and this fragment is going here.
Displacement along the axis with formation of angle open to lateral side.
Yes, this was a frontal view. Let's imagine the lateral view. Here is knee again, okay?
Okay.
For example, if this is a left or right femur and here is fracture line. If, for example, this femur, this fragment going here.
Lateral view. Okay.
Displacement
along the axis with formation of angle open to anterior side.
Yes, anterior side, and here.
Displacement along the axis with formation of angle open to posterior
Yes,
side.
very good. Okay, now let's do. Let's work with our X-ray film. Let's begin. Again, it is X-ray film of left ankle and leg bones in oblique and frontal projections. Oblique fracture of lower one of three parts of diaphysis of which bone is it?
Fibula.
Yes, of this bone with displacement. What do you think? Which displacement is? We have three types. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Three types. Which displacement it is?
By reef. 这是 left 脚是吗 ？medial 吧 ，fibula 不是在？
可是左脚是这只
哦，所以 fibula 在 lateral。
For example, this is a patient. Okay, this is your patient.
Okay.
It is his left
Left leg.
on the left fibula. Is it, yes? Let's talk about this displacement. You have three types. What do you think this type is?
By reef. By reef laterally.
By reef laterally, or it can be along the axis.
Axis
Formation
of
the angle
angle
open to
to lateral side.
bilateral. You should imagine line that is going through the bone, through the one fragment, and imagine the second line that going through second fragment. And now you can find here the angle. Here, okay. Yes, angle open medially. After this, you should say about consolidation. What do you know about consolidation? What do you know about bone callus? You know what is a bone callus?
Callus or color?
Acute fracture is becoming normally, and while bone becoming normally, bone products new bone. And at first it will be cartilage, bone callus. After this, it become calcified bone callus. Okay. First of all, it's cartilage, bone callus. It's invisible because cartilage can't absorb X-ray beam. That's why it will be lucency. And after this, it becomes